They're telling him to turn it up, but I don't think he knows how to. They're like,
Come here. Come here. I got that block on it. Let's get that.
Why do you go slower? I mean, quicker. Why come on, let's sit over here so they dislike us. Whoa. He's gonna eat this. I'm out.
This time, will you please stand for our national anthem?
Oh, yeah. Oops.
I don't want you to have cheese on
Sound check, 1, 2. Pretty good. Sound check, 1, 2.
Looks like the Ell-Saline Boys have won the toss after before the second half with us. So the Plainville Cardinals will be.
All right, welcome everyone to Plainville, Kansas, Plainville High School, Cardinal Field, as we get ready for 1A state playoff game between the Ell-Saline Cardinals and the Plainville Cardinals. Everyone's been talking about this game pretty much all week, as we have 2 7-2 teams coming in here, both having some good success. But the biggest story here probably is that these two teams met last year in the round right before Sub-State, and that one went to 2 overtimes, with the Plainville Cardinals coming out on top thanks to a field goal. So we are just about ready here to get started tonight. We are live here from, again, Cardinal Field in Plainville, Kansas, and we're going to do our best here to keep you up to date on what's going on in the game. Next, we do not have a scoreboard you'll see on the screen there, but we will keep track of the score in the comments area, so please keep track there, and we'll keep track of what's going on, any big plays or anything like that going on in the game. So sit back and enjoy. We are live. I got my cameraman here for the Bird's Eye crew, David, and he's doing a good job here keeping you up to date, keeping you up to speed on what's going on the field, and I'll do my best to keep you up to speed on what's happening with the players. So we are ready to rock and roll. Ell-Saline to be doing the kickoff here to the Plainville Cardinals, as Ell-Saline won the toss, but they deferred. Short kickoff there, taken up close. Looks like that's taken by Kobe Spees. He's going to take it back almost to the 40-yard line of the Cardinals, and that is where the Plainville Cardinals will take off on their first possession. 1st and 10 from their own 40. Ball is set. Cardinals, Plainville Cardinals have Finney in the background, quarterback. Jared Casey in there at running back. Handoff up the middle. Finney's going to keep it himself. He's got some room there. Enough for the first down, looks like, on the first play from scrimmage. Plainville Cardinals, Jordan Finney takes it for about 11, 12 yards. Going to move the chains for the Cardinals. I do not see any flags there, so it's going to be now they're a little closer to the line there to gain. Looks like they're looking at it. They may have to come out for a measurement on this one. Nope, they're going to give it to him. 1st and 10 Cardinals. First play, 10-yard gain by Finney for Plainville. Nice crowd here on both sides here. Looks like most of the stands here are filled on the home side. Finney taking the snap. He's going right back to throw. He's being pursued there. He's going to come around the left side. Still looking to throw. Now he's going to tuck and run. Cuts it up inside. Takes a pretty good shot there, but he makes it all the way down to the 40-yard line of Ell-Saline. And 2 back-to-back 10-yard runs there for Jordan Finney. And depending on where they spot the ball, looks like another first down. It is first down Plainville. Going to move the chains again. So Jordan Finney, 2 plays, 2 first downs. Cardinals on the move and on the ground. That time he went back to throw, but didn't need to throw as he took it himself around the left side, tucked it in and ran. And now we have a timeout on the field. Early timeout taken by, let's see who called that one. Looks like the Cardinals. Well, of course it was the Cardinals. They're both Cardinals. The Plainville Cardinals called that timeout with 11:19 here to go in the first quarter. 2 plays only run so far. Both of them by the quarterback, Jordan Finney, both of them for 10 yards each, and 2 first downs for Plainville as they are now sitting there with the ball marked on the Ell-Saline 40-yard line. Again, both of these teams are 7-2 on the year coming into this one, and they are looking to move forward. The other game that's going on that will impact this game is the game between Elkhart and Inman. So the winner of that game will take on the winner of this game next week to try to move on then to the sub-state championship round. Bird's Eye View would like to thank the Kansas State High School Activities Association for allowing us to stream this game. The finals of the 2018 Kansas State High School Activities Association State Boys Soccer Championships will be decided November 2nd and 3rd. This is your opportunity to see the best soccer in the state, so plan now to attend this year's championship and support your team on November 2nd and 3rd. For more information, contact the Kansas State High School Activities Association. Jordan Finney with Casey at his left this time. Fakes the handoff again. He takes it left. He's running over 2 people there. Another 10-yard gain plus for Jordan Finney. So 3 plays, 3 big chunks yard. Another first down for the Plainville Cardinals. And Jordan Finney is chewing up some grass here as he is moving the chains again as he tucked that ball right into Jared Casey, but then decided to pull it out and keep it himself. So Plainville Cardinals on the move here early on in the game. Still 11:01 to go here in the first quarter. Finney takes a snap. Hands it this time to Casey. Casey takes it left side. Looks like he gets a pretty good gain over there, too, of about 5 or 6 yards. We'll see where they spot him. Looks like they're going to give him just about 5 yards, maybe a little bit short. There will be a second down and a long 5, almost 6 yards there for Plainville. Finney, pitch back to Casey. Casey cuts it up inside, now out to the right. He's still going. He's down to looks like he's down to the 10-yard, and he's still rolling. They can't pull him down as he gets spun around, but he was on his feet all the way on that one. Good run by Casey to get the chains moving again. This time I think they're inside the 10, so it looks like it's going to be maybe a 1st and goal here for Plainville. On just 5 plays, they've moved the ball all the way from their own 40-yard line all the way down to the 10. 1st and goal for the Cardinals. And actually, I'm looking at the chains marked down there. Now they're going to call it 1st and goal. Looks like they were stretching the chains to see if it was going to be close enough to get a first down before the touchdown. But no, 1st and goal from the 10 for Plainville. Finney going left. Tucks it inside. Cuts it up inside. Now he's going outside. Spin move. Gets a pretty good hit there about the 5-yard line, but still gains 5 yards on the play. Boy, Ell-Saline, two times tonight, they put some pretty good hits on Plainville players. Plainville's bouncing right up, ready to go again. So that ball now is marked inside the 5. Second and goal from about the 4-yard line. $9:22 now to go here in the first quarter. Finney lined up behind quarterback. Casey to his right. Hands it straight up the middle to Casey, and he barrels in. I'm waiting for the signal, and there it is. Touchdown, Plainville. Touchdown, Plainville Cardinals. On just a few plays, all on the ground. Cardinals put it in the end zone. They go up 6-0 at 9:13 to go here in the game. They're waiting the point after by Copeland. Touchdown, Plainville. We'll wait for the kick here to see if he gets it through. Copeland's had a pretty good year kicking. Got a little bit of a breeze in his face. Snap is down and up. Copeland's kick is up, and it is true. Plainville up 7-0 with 9:13 to go in the first quarter. That is a very good sign for the Plainville Cardinals as they march the ball down without any passes. One play looked like it was supposed to be a pass, but Finney kept it himself. Finney doing most of the work on there, and then Casey finishing off. All right, so Cardinals will line up here to kick off. Copeland's had some really, really good kickoffs the last couple of weeks. He's been able to put it all the way down to the goal line several times. So we'll see if he can kick it deep again here and cause Ell-Saline to have to run it back quite a way. I'm looking to see. I cannot read the numbers on who's back for Ell-Saline. I'm kind of waiting to hear if our announcer can see it. So with 9:13 to go here, Cardinals take an early lead. Copeland's kick is nice and deep, and again, all the way back to the 5-yard line. Cardinals on pursuit, and they get him. He's tackled at the 15, inside the 15-yard line. He's pulled down. Looked like Copeland and Casey in there on that pull down. As Plainville Cardinals are fired up for this one. So Ell-Saline will start with their first possession on their own 15. Ell-Saline's lined up with 3 receivers on the near side, 1 receiver out to the left. Similar setup as what Plainville does. Quarterback in the backfield. Handoff is to the back over the left side, and he runs over the right end over there. Gets a few yards. Looks like he's going to pick up about 4 yards on the play. Going to make it 2nd down and 6. Looks like the back for that first run was Joel Kame, number 20. This time looks like the same play over the same side. This time Plainville's there and pushes him back. Little or no gain on the play. They might give him about a yard on that one, but that's going to bring up a 3rd and about 4 for Ell-Saline on their first possession. All right, Ell-Saline 3rd and 4. This time he's looking to pass. Passes over here to the flat. Pass is complete, but immediately cut down over there by Rohr. We'll see how much of a gain he made on that when he's past the 20-yard line. That's still going to make them short of the first down by about 3 yards. Great tackle there by Brandon Rohr. And it looks like Ell-Saline's coming out to punt. So Plainville's defense rises up and stops them on 3 plays. And we'll see what kind of formation they have here for the punt. Make sure that they don't try anything on the far side there. They got the wide open side of the field over there on their side. Snap is a little high, but they got it. Kick is up, and it's straight up in the air. Plainville needs to get away from it, and it's going to take an Ell-Saline bounce, but it's still going to end up on the Ell-Saline side of the field. So that punt, a little rush there as the Plainville Cardinals were coming in for the block. Punt was a good high one, but it didn't go very far. It's landed and spun forward, and it's going to be marked at about the 38-yard line of Ell-Saline. That's where Plainville will take over on their second possession. Plainville up 7-0 here early in the first quarter, 7:07 to go. All right, Finney lined up deep on the quarterback. This time he's going to throws it out here to Spees. Spees, good hit again by Ell-Saline. That hit done there by number 24. 24 is Bradley. Nice hit there, but good gain there for the Plainville Cardinals as that gained about 6 yards. Going to bring up about 2nd down and 4, maybe a long 3. So Plainville showing that they don't just run the ball, that they actually will throw it. There goes Finney rolling right again, looking to pass. Nobody open. He's going all the way to the sideline. He decides to get rid of it, and he is driven out of bounds. And I do not see any flags going up in the air, but it looks like he had kind of given up on the play and pushed out, but no flags on that one. Going to bring up a quick 3rd down for Plainville. They are still outside of Copeland's field goal range, so they're probably going to go, that's 4th down territory here, but 3rd down and about a long 3, maybe almost 4 yards for Plainville. Back there lining up with 2 receivers on both sides, split out. Have Crawford and Copeland on this side, Speeds and Rohr on the other side. This time, Finney is going to keep it himself and goes forward for about 2 yards. Still going to be short of the 1st down. Going to be about a 4th and 1 for Plainville with 6:44 to go here in the first. Again, Plainville leading 7-0 here as they took their first possession and marched it straight down the field in about 6 plays. Casey punched it in with a 4-yard TD run. Plainville in the territory where they are going to go for it. Finney lining up right behind the quarterback. Nobody in motion, just a straight handoff to Casey. And wow, Ell-Saline buried him right down in there. I don't know what kind of a gain he got there, but it doesn't look like. Let's see where the spot is. It's going to be very, very close. It looks like they're going to have to bring out the chains for a measurement, so we will wait here and see if Casey's spot there was good enough for the 1st down. Looking like he's just short. Going to be 1st down Ell-Saline. So a big stop there for Ell-Saline as Plainville scored rather easily on their first drive, but that time they were stopped short on 4 straight plays. So Ell-Saline will take over on their own 28-yard line. Beautiful night here at Cardinal Field. Glad we got started early tonight because when that sun goes down, I think it's going to get pretty cold. Long pass over here to the left side. Ell-Saline has it, and they're down the sideline. Touchdown saving tackle there by Copeland as Ell-Saline makes it all the way out to midfield. Receiver on that one was Kramer, number 23. Most of that after the catch as he caught it up there and turned upfield. First tackle was missed, and then he made the rest of it on his own. So Ell-Saline with a good gain there on that first play. 1st and 10 for them on the 49, their own 49-yard line. 3 receivers near side. Quarterback looking to throw again. I think there was a motion on that one. Again, same play there, number 23, Kramer. But I think this one's going to be stopped. Looked to me like either somebody jumped or somebody was in motion there.
Illegal shift against Ell-Saline.
Ell-Saline is going to be called for an illegal shift. So that'll move the ball back some. Still be first down, I believe, on that one. They won't lose it, but it's going to move them back a little bit. First down 15 for Ell-Saline. 6:04 here to go in the first quarter. Plainville up 7-0. Going back to pass again. Looks like he's going to go deep. Flings it out here to the side. Catch made there. And a hit by Royer, but too late as the pass is complete to number 32, Luke Parks. Not enough for the first down, but a big chunk of that 15 yards gained back is going to make it second down and about 2.
Second down and 2.
All right, big play here for both teams. Ell-Saline now on Plainville side of the field. Looking to throw again. Nope, this time they hand it up the middle. Good hit there made by Casey, but going to be plenty for the first down there. Looks like number 20, Joel Kame, kind of their workhorse there. He gets all the way down to the 34-yard line of Plainville, and now Ell-Saline is on the move. 5:52 here to go in the first. Ell-Saline has first and 10 at the Plainville 34-yard line. Snap a little high. He's looking to throw again. This time he's going to be smothered by the Plainville defense. Looks like Ryan Junkermeyer and Kobe Spees and Junkermeyer in there on that sack. Going to move him back about 5 yards. Going to make it second and 15. Ell-Saline, nobody in the backfield. He's going to be looking to throw all the way. Good rush there by Plainville, but pass is complete. Caught in the middle, going to get almost all the way down to the 30-yard line. Going to get that sack yardage loss back and a few more. Still going to bring up a third and long for Ell-Saline. Now, last year, I think Ell-Saline had a pretty good kicker on their team. I didn't see anybody warming up this year that would be kicking field goals maybe or extra points, but we'll see. We'll see if they have somebody that I missed during warm-ups. But right now, they are going for third and about 8 here as the quarterback's rolling out left, and he's got a good arm. Slings it out there to the sideline. Jumping catch made over there, and it's complete. That pass complete to Parks over there on the far side. Nice catch over there right before the sideline. They like working that sideline so far. Quarterback for Ell-Saline is number 3, Nick Davenport. He has a good arm on him. He can sling that ball even off of his back foot, and that's what that kind of looked like there. So Ell-Saline moving the chains again. First and 10 from the 15, Plainville's 15. 4 minutes to go here in the first quarter. Quarterback's going to keep it this time. He's met up there on the line, but still going to get a couple yards gain. Looks like a gain of about long 2-3 yards. Going to bring up about a second down and 7. 3:30 to go here in the first. Still Plainville up 7-0 after their first drive. Ell-Saline almost getting Plainville to jump off sides. Pass is made, almost picked off over here by Copeland. Quarterback was being rushed there and had to get rid of it a little bit early. But man, he has a slingshot for an arm. And that seems to be like so far that's the main part of their offense is the passing. So third down and about 7 for Ell-Saline. Coming up on 3 minutes to go here in the first quarter. Plainville crowd is on their feet. Defense needs to make a stand. Snap is made. He's throwing far here to the right side. Caught over here by number 23. Makes a couple of moves, and he gets down to the 5. Going to be very close to the first down. Looks like they're going to spot him closer to the 6-yard line, which could leave him just a little bit short of that first down. And it is. They marked him at the 6-yard line. It's going to make it 4th down and 1 for Ell-Saline. Clock is running at 2:45. This is going to be big for the Plainville Cardinals to try to get a stop here. 2:38 to go here in the first. 4th and 1 for Ell-Saline at the 6-yard line. Plainville 6-yard line. Crowd once again up on their feet. This time Davenport's going to keep it himself. Easily gets the first down. He cuts it up inside. So Davenport on a 6-yard run gets Ell-Saline on the board. So at 2:18 to go here in the first, Davenport takes it in for Ell-Saline on a 6-yard run, and they are going to kick the extra point, and the kick is up, and it is good.
He's good by Gabe Harris. 2:18 left in our opening quarter on score. Plainville 7, Ell-Saline 7.
All right, on that drive, Ell-Saline, they showed their passing ability and catching ability, not only just good passes, but good catches by the receivers there. So now Plainville's going to have to counter as they march down right away and scored on their very first drive. Scored with 9:13 to go in the first. Then they got the ball back on the short side of the field, but was unable to do anything with it, and Ell-Saline took over possession at their own 28-yard line and marched it down with several good passes and scored on Davenport's 6-yard run there. Kick after was good. And they'll be kicking off here to Plainville. All tied up at 7 with 2:18 to go in the first. Last kick was a little short. This one's a little bit better. Going to be taken there. Oh, it rolls through the hands of the return guy, Rohr, I think. And he's going to be met over there at the 15-yard line and driven out of bounds. And the Ell-Saline crowd now is fired up as Plainville will take over at their own, looks like around 15-yard line. Now they're saying there is a personal foul on Plainville. Dead ball personal foul on Plainville, and that's going to hurt. That's going to move that even further back for Plainville. They do not want to get caught that far back on their side of the field. So now Plainville will have first and 10 from about the 7-yard line. 2:15 to go in the first quarter, all tied up 7-7. That Cardinals lined up with 2 receivers left and 2 right. Finnessy up the middle to Casey. Casey's breaking tackles. Still driving his legs. They can't bring him down. And he finally goes down after about a 13-yard gain. Get Plainville out of that end part of the field. Good run there by Jared Casey. All the way out to almost just short of the, let's see where they spot the ball. Just past the 25. 26-yard line. No, 21-yard line, excuse me. There's going to be just on this side of the 20-yard line. 1st and 10 for Plainville. We're under 2 minutes now here in the first quarter. This time, Fennessy keeps it, goes left, and the ball is loose. The ball is loose on the field. No signals being made yet. There's a big pile there. A lot of people trying to grab it. And there's the signal. Ell-Saline. Fennessy coming around the left side gets hit and drugged down, and the ball pops loose. Big pile up there to get it back. And now Ell-Saline will take over at the Plainville 27-yard line, 1st and 10. So far, we've seen Plainville having luck on the ground and Ell-Saline having luck in the air. We'll see if Ell-Saline goes right back to the air, and they do. Davenport being rushed, almost sacked. He flings it over here to the right side. Intercepted by Plainville. Intercepted over there by Copeland. He goes up and makes the grab. They're deep in their own territory, but they have possession back at about looks like they're about maybe the 7-yard line. Nice snag there by Copeland to get that ball right back. Davenport on that time almost sacked there in the backfield, but he gets free, throws the pass down, a little high for his receiver. And Davenport throws an interception. So both teams back-to-back turnovers there, as Plainville now will take back over possession at about their own 7 or 8 yard line. Fennessy and Casey in the backfield again. 2 receivers split out both ways. Casey gets the handoff straight up the middle. Big collision there. Not much of a gain. We'll see where they spot it. Looks like they're going to give them about 2 yards on the play. Going to bring up about 2nd down and 8.
2 on the play, 2nd down and 8.
Plainville waiting for their signal from the sideline. We're down under a minute now here in this first quarter. Really no advantage either way. Fennessy going back to pass. Almost sacked in the end zone. Pass thrown over here to the near side to Copeland at about the 11-yard line. Incomplete. Going to stop the clock with 42 seconds to go here in the first. 3rd and long for Plainville. 3rd and about 8. Fennessy in the backfield. Casey to his right. 3 receivers right. Quick pass over here to the flat to Copeland. Trying to get away from the defense, and he's not going to get away from the defense. Now all of a sudden, Ell-Saline breaks through. I don't know what happened there. There was a tie-up for the ball over there, and all of a sudden, Ell-Saline comes free with the ball and dives across the end zone for a touchdown. I didn't see the fumble, so I'm guessing he must have just taken it away from him and took it in for the touchdown. So kind of an odd turn of events there as Plainville was looking to try to get a first down. And Parks, number 32, Luke Parks, takes it away and jumps into the end zone for a touchdown. So Ell-Saline on the board again. Right now up 13-7, waiting for the point after. The kick looks good, and it is good. Ell-Saline now up 14-0.
2 seconds left in the opening quarter. Ell-Saline takes the lead, 14-7.
Very strange series there as first Plainville had fumbled the ball. Ell-Saline had recovered on their first play back. They threw an interception. And then second play of the series, or third play for the series for Plainville, they had completed a pass over to the far side. And somewhere in the pileup with the receiver and the defender, Parks, he was able to strip the ball away, take it in for a touchdown. So now the kickoff to Plainville. Kobe Spees has it. Looks like he's got a little room to run there. Takes it up to the Plainville 42-yard line. And that's where Plainville will take over with 26.5 seconds left here in the first quarter. Ell-Saline now leading 14-7. Finney hands off to Casey. Casey's got room. Out to the left side, now to the outside. Hurdles the defender there, and then he goes down. Kind of stumbles as he hurdles over the defender. Gets all the way down to the 43-yard line of Ell-Saline. 17.7 seconds here. I don't know if they'll get another playoff here before the end of the first quarter, but what a great game there by Jared Casey to take it from the 42-yard line of Plainville all the way down to the 43-yard line of Ell-Saline. Clock is running. Plainville does not seem to be in any hurry to run a play here before the end of the quarter, and they are not going to run a play. They're going to let the clock run down here at the end of this first quarter. So at the end of one, we have Ell-Saline 14, Plainville 7, and we'll take a short break here. We'll be back here for second quarter. The Bird's Eye View Plainville Cardinals YouTube channel would like to thank the Kansas State High School Activities Association for allowing us to broadcast this playoff football game. The Kansas State High School Activities Association Game Day Showcase will be held on November 17th at the Kansas Expo Center in Topeka. Mark your calendar and plan to attend the Game Day Showcase on Saturday, November 17th. Information about the Game Day Showcase can be obtained by contacting the Kansas State High School Activities Association at 785-273-5329, or you can check them out online at kshsaa.org. And again, thanks you to the Kansas State High School Activities Association for letting us stream this game. A lot of action there in that first quarter. Plainville took their first drive down in 6 plays and scored on a Casey 4-yard TD run. Ell-Saline came back after each team had a possession and marched it down on several good pass plays by Davenport, and he capped it off with about a 6-yard TD run himself. And then back and forth on turnovers as Plainville turned it over on a fumble. Ell-Saline right back on an interception, and then on another turnover fumble, Ell-Saline takes that one in for 6 and now lead 14-7 as we just get ready to start here the second quarter. Plainville will have the ball 1st and 10 from the Ell-Saline 43-yard line. Finney in the backfield. Casey to his left. Finney handing off to Casey again. Nope, now he still has it. He's out here to the right side. A lot of field over here, but he's going to be met by about 3 or 4 Ell-Saline Cardinals and pushed back. But regardless, he's going to get about 2 yards there. Looks like Davenport for Ell-Saline was one of the lead tacklers on that one. Plainville will have a second down and about 7 here as we are early in the second quarter, 11:34 to go, just in the second. Finney again in the backfield. Looking to pass. Passes it quickly to Copeland. Copeland, quick move. Looks like he's going to be close to the first down. We'll see where they spot the ball. Nothing fancy on that one. Just a quick out in the flat. Quick pass to Copeland, and he turns and dives. And they're going to be just short, like about a half a yard short of the first down. 3rd and a half a yard for Plainville, again, on Ell-Saline side of the field at about the 34.5-yard line. Plainville waiting the signals from coaches. Finney ready for the snap. Hand off to Casey. You're going to let him do the workload there. He got a pretty good surge there. I'm thinking from the spot he's going to have it. We'll see where they put the ball down, but it looks to me like they're going to give him the forward gain there to get the first down. And they are. 1st and 10, Plainville. Ball marked at about the 32.5-yard line. 1st and 10, Plainville. Plainville offense kind of slowing things down here as Ell-Saline, quite a high-powered passing offense they had there. Plainville in no hurry here, just trying to maintain possession and keep it moving. Casey again, right up the middle, punching through holes. Looks like he gets it all the way down just inside about the 26-yard line, Ell-Saline's 26-yard line, so it's going to bring down about 2nd down and 4 for Plainville. Tennessee up the middle. Now he's kicking out left. Takes a good shot there. Goes down. Maybe enough for the 1st down. Chains are moving. 1st and 10 for Plainville. Ball marked now on about the 21-yard line. Tennessee taking it. Hand off to Casey. He's out to the right side. Past the 20. Now he's down to the 15. Met there by a couple of Ell-Saline Cardinals at the 15-yard line. Pretty good hitting going on tonight between these two teams. Of course, we are at that time of year again where, no, that play's going to come back. I didn't see the yellow on the field. Flag on the play, holding against Plainville, going to bring that play back. Both of these teams know we're at that time of year where you lose and you're done for the year. You win, you move on, and the winner of this game will take on the winner of Elkhart and Inman. I'm not sure what time they were starting tonight. We started at 6 p.m. instead of 7 p.m. That's going to make it 1st down and about 13 for Plainville. 9 minutes to go here in the 2nd quarter. Ell-Saline up 14-7. Tennessee takes a snap. Up to Casey. He's going up the middle. He's moving people. He is running over people as Casey puts his head down and runs over people. Gets all the way back to the 15-yard line. That's where they're going to spot it. Great gain there of about 9 yards for Casey. But with that penalty, not enough for the 1st down yet. It's going to bring up a 2nd down and 4 for Plainville with 8:27 now to go in the 2nd quarter. Tennessee takes a snap. Casey again. He's going around the right side. Squirts loose. Now he goes back left. He's running over people. He's in the open. He dives across the end zone. Signal touchdown. Touchdown Plainville. Casey pulls out of the grass. He was down, looked like in the backfield, spun around, pulled away free, and went back left. And he was stumbling, but he was able to get enough of a leap to get across the end zone. So Jared Casey on a great run there puts Plainville back on the board, waiting for the point after to see if they can tie it up. Kick is up, partially blocked, and it is good. It goes over the uprights anyway. That's going to make it 14-14. All tied up between these two Cardinals with 8:03 to go. Casey on a 15-yard TD run. Copeland with the point after. Cardinals all tied up, 14 apiece. Nice job there by Plainville to regain some momentum as it looked like Ell-Saline was starting to take control. So now what a game we have going on here, folks. This is a great playoff atmosphere. We have two good crowds here between Ell-Saline and Plainville Cardinal fans. And so far, it's electric here on the field. More of a sub-state championship atmosphere rather than 2 rounds away from it. Both of these teams want to move on. And again, remember last year about this time, these two teams met up on Ell-Saline's home field and had quite the battle that went down to double overtime. And Plainville came out victorious. Copeland with another nice deep kick all the way back to the 10-yard line this time. Looks like it's going to be returned over to the right side, and he was moving still up on his feet. They're going to blow him dead there at about the 32-yard line. That returned by Parks. I don't see any flags on the play. Looks like they're going to spot him right about the 30-yard line. Well, that does it. I can't see yellow, I guess. They do have a flag on the play against Ell-Saline. The illegal block in the back, that's going to move it all the way back to about the looks like it's almost to the 12-yard line. Ell-Saline will take over 1st and 10, 7:52 to go here in the second quarter. Good run back there by Parks, but nullified there by the penalty. Davenport in the backfield. And off to the player in motion coming across the left side, and we've got a flag. I did see that one. Got another flag on the play. It looks like probably going to be another hold. And it is holding on Ell-Saline. Going to move him back some more. It's exactly what Plainville wants to do, keep him back on this end of the field. Still plenty of time here in this second quarter to get something done if they get the ball back. And now that ball is going to be marked all the way back to about the 6 or 7 yard line. It's going to be first at about 15 for Ell-Saline now, as they are backed up deep in their side of the field. We'll see what they have in store, if they'll try to run it out of there or throw a pass. Davenport almost at the goal line, ready to take the snap. He's going to throw out here quick. He's got a rifle of an arm. Throws it out here to the near side. Complete. Tackled out of bounds at about the 12-yard line. Going to get a big chunk of that yardage back. Going to make it second down and about 5.
Second down and 5.
$7:35 to go here in the second. Davenport takes snap, looking to throw again. This time rifles one out here to the right side. Pass is complete. Receiver still on his feet all the way to the 33-yard line. And Ell-Saline's quarterback doesn't give you much time to recover there. When he turns, he is throwing that ball. Quick release, on target, a lot of speed on it. So 1st and 10, Ell-Saline as they move the chains. 7:25 here to go in the second. They have 1st and 10 from their own 34 or 33-yard line. They have 3 receivers this way. Davenport takes a snap. This time he's going to keep it himself, come left side. Made it to the outside. He's going to run to the sideline. He's going to make it past the 40, looks like. Let's see where they spot him. Maybe just shy of the 40. Short of the first down by a few yards. Going to bring up second down at about 3. All right, Ell-Saline lined up now with 3 receivers on the far side, 1 receiver on the near side, just 1 back in the backfield. Similar formations as to what Plainville runs. Looking to throw right away. Quick shot over here to the near side. Receiver either ran the wrong route or just didn't have his eye on the ball on that one as it fell short and out of bounds. Going to bring up 3rd and 3 for Ell-Saline. 6:58 is the clock to stop there after that incomplete pass. Ball still spotted at the 40-yard line. Big play here for Plainville's defense to see if they can get them stopped. And we got whistles on the field. We have a timeout called. Timeout Ell-Saline with 6:58 to go here in the first half. All tied up 14 apiece. Kansas State High School Activities Association conducts official rules, meetings, training clinics, and workshops throughout the state with a view toward providing a sound educational experience for all athletes. For more information on becoming an official in any sport, contact the Kansas State High School Activities Association at 785-273-5329. This has been a public service message from the Kansas State High School Activities Association and the Bird's Eye View Plainville Cardinals YouTube channel. We have a great game here. They were tabbing this one as the Battle of the Birds, and that's exactly what we have. Both teams mascot the Cardinals, and both teams flexing their muscles here in different ways. Heard and read articles about Davenport's arm from Ell-Saline, and it's true. He has a rifle of an arm, but Plainville, they've got their own power in the running game tonight, and both teams flexing their muscle when they need to. Davenport back to throw again. This time that pass a little bit too hard for his receiver. Here we're going to have an interesting call. Ell-Saline's going to have fourth down and 3 from their own 40-yard line. A very interesting call. Looks like they're going to bring out the punt team, but Plainville needs to keep an eye on everything here. Let's see what they do. See if they actually punt it or if they try to do something with it. They've had success, but early in this game they may not want to take a chance. They may want to get rid of that and get it down to the other end and play defense. Ell-Saline shifted their formation. Nope, they're going to punt the ball. This time he gets a good punt off. Nice spiral. Copeland takes it about the 25-yard line. Met immediately down there. Looks like he was met by Parks. So he very little gain on the return. Plainville will take over at their own 29-yard line with 6:45 here to go in the half. All tied up 14 apiece. Casey scoring both touchdowns for the Cardinals. Davenport scoring once for the Casey scoring both touchdowns for the Plainville Cardinals. Davenport scoring first touchdown for Ell-Saline, and then Parks taking a stripped pass fumble back to the end zone for 6 for the second one. Finney rolling out to the right, going to cut back inside, still looking to pass, decides not to, spins, still going, almost makes it to the 30-yard line, brought down by 3 Ell-Saline Cardinals over there. Looks like brought down by number 76 and number 20. 20 is Joel Kame, and number 76 is Reese Jennings. Very little gain on that after all that movement there. Hardly any gain at all. 2nd down and 9 for Plainville. 6:17 now here to go in the first half. All tied up 14 apiece. Casey taking it up the middle again, running over a few more players, but not going to get a whole lot that time. Looks like he's going to get about 3 yards. Going to bring up 3rd down and about 6 for Plainville. See what they have in the playback here for this one. Looks like they have their signal. Ell-Saline crowd shouting defense. Plainville crowd getting excited here too. Everybody on their feet. Good crowd both sides. Finney going to go straight left, pitches it to Jared Casey. Jared Casey tries to cut it upfield. First he's met pushes back, and he's going to get a few yards on the play. Plainville's going to be short of the first down, going to leave them with a fourth and a long one. And they're in the same boat as Ell-Saline was a little bit ago, fourth and short, but they're on Ell-Saline's side of the field, and it's still early in this game. We'll see if Plainville decides to go for it, if they decide to punt it away. Right now, they've got the offense out on the field, and they're taking signals, and looks like we're going to have a timeout on the field by Plainville as they want to think about this a little bit. Plainville with a 4th and 1 on their own 37.5-yard line. 4:58 to go here in the first half. All tied up here at Cardinal Field. Ell-Saline 14, Plainville 14. We'll be back after the timeout to see what Plainville decides to do. I hope you were able to hear that. Plainville crowd likes to do a little thing called jump, where the drum line here at Plainville High School gets on the drums and everybody gets pretty excited jumping. A lot of people tonight, it is camo night here at the high school, so a lot of the students dressed in camo. Kind of interesting. I have a young man here next to me, looks like he's dressed like a very angry evergreen. We may have to bring him on camera later and say hi. All right, Plainville's going to go for it. Hand off to Casey. He's hopping over there and met over there by the defense. Looks like he's got enough for the first down. Good second effort there by Jared Casey. Didn't get a whole lot more than the first down, but he got enough. So 1st and 10 Plainville with 4:52 here to go. Ball is right on the Plainville 40-yard line. Clock running, 4:48 to go here in the first half. Plainville deciding to go for it there on that 4th and short, and they make good on it on the Casey run. Finney ready to take the snap again. Looks like he's ready to throw. Throws out here to Jared Casey. He's got it. Out to the 40, met by 2 or 3 Ell-Saline Cardinals over there and drugged down. So no gain on the play. About 6 yards worth of running. No gain on the play, though. So it's going to bring up 2nd and 10 for Plainville. Now they are going to give him about a half a yard, but still close to 2nd and 10. Very long 9 yards after that play. Clock running. We are right at 4 minutes to go here in the half. 3 receivers far side for Plainville. Nope, now they got a receiver coming back to the right side. Ready to snap the ball here. It's going to be close. They may not have gotten that one off in time. They're going to call delay a game as Plainville was trying to get in formation there and didn't quite get it done before the time ran out. So that's going to move them back 5 yards, going to make it about 2nd and 13 for Plainville. And Plainville is set that time. This time they get it off in time. Quick pass over here to, looks like maybe to Spees. That's going to bring up a 3rd down and 13. Both of these teams are coming into this one 7-2. Both of them have a similar loss to Smith Center Redmond. Ell-Saline actually led Smith Center in the 4th quarter, and Ell-Saline scored very late in that game to win that one. Plainville also led Smith Center going into that game, with Smith Center scoring a couple of late touchdowns to make the score look like they had. It was a lot further away than actually what it was, but it was a good game both ways. So both teams hungry, both teams wanting to move on, and both teams know each other from last year. Different teams, but trying to get the same result. Finney dropping back to pass. He's in trouble. He's going to get pulled down with about quite a loss there, almost an 8-yard loss. Going to make it about 4th and 20. He was trying to, we got a flag on the play. We got a flag on the play right there about where the tackle was made. Unsportsmanlike conduct on Plainville again. That's the second late penalty flag they have. And that's going to move them back even further for the punt. Going to move them all the way back to almost the 15-yard line. They're going to mark that one at the 16-yard line. Again, we're not knowing what happened, but it was somewhere down there in the pileup. Something was either done or said to move Plainville all the way back. So it's going to be 4th and forever, and they're going to have to punt the ball and give Ell-Saline the ball back with 3:05 here to go in the second quarter. Jared Casey back to do the punting for Plainville. Good snap. Gets off a decent kick, but I think it was tipped there. Ell-Saline comes running up and makes the snag there, the number 10 there, Trayton Peterson. He kind of makes that one kind of dangerously on the run, but he does snag it. Gives Ell-Saline great field position on the Plainville 44-yard line. Ell-Saline will take over just under 3 minutes to go. 2:52 here to go in the half. Ell-Saline 1st and 10. Score tied up 14 apiece. All right, Ell-Saline set up with 3 receivers to the far side and a flag being thrown before anything's even done. It's going to be on Ell-Saline.
A flag on the play. We got a substitution infraction against Ell-Saline.
Substitution infraction on Ell-Saline. Going to move it back 5 yards and make it 1st and 15.
Back at the 39-yard line.
Still 2:52 to go here. 14-14. Davenport takes a snap, kind of below snap, but he gets it out of there. Quick pass over to the far side. Caught over there by the receiver, and he is about a 15-yard gain there. Real quick receiver over there catching that, and looks like that pass is to Kramer. 23, man, he was scooting. Plainville does pull him down, but it's going to move the chains. Going to make it 1st and 10 from the 30-yard line. Clock running, but still plenty of time. 2:40 here left, and I think Ell-Saline only has used 1 timeout so far. So they've got plenty of time. Now they got 3 receivers over here on the near side. Davenport looking to throw again. Looks like going back, quick throw. Nope, now he's going to sit up and throw down the middle. He's got a receiver. Leads him just a little bit too far, but that's going to stop the clock at 2:20 to go. 2nd down now and 10 for Ell-Saline. Had a receiver with a step down there, but led him just a little bit too much. 2nd down and 10, Ell-Saline. 2:20 to go here in the second. All right, Ell-Saline having a little bit of trouble with their formation now. They've got 2 people in the backfield with Davenport. Davenport's having to scramble. He's going to be taken down by the Plainville defense. Going to be a loss of about 8 yards. Good job there by the Plainville defense to swarm Davenport before he could get free. Going to make it 3rd and long, maybe 3rd and about 17, almost 20. We'll call it 3rd and 18 for the Ell-Saline Cardinals. 1:58 now to go here in the first half. Ell-Saline, that play was kind of in trouble from the beginning. They had trouble getting set up, and then as soon as the blockers weren't in the right position. So now Plainville's coming again. Davenport across the middle. Catch is made. Looked like that one was by 24, maybe Owen Bradley, and he's going to move the chains. So 3rd and about 18. Oh, wait, let's see where they spot that. They did. It's 1st and 10 for Ell-Saline as he gains all 18 yards they needed for the first down. So 1:33 to go here in the first half, and Ell-Saline's on the move. They got the ball at the 20-yard line, Plainville's 20-yard line, looking to try to score here right before the half. Plainville's defense needs a big stop here as we have an official timeout. I think it's an equipment timeout on the field. Now they're ready to go again. Ell-Saline with 3 receivers on the short side of the field, and he's going to take it and go right. Throws it back over here to the far side. Looks like he was just trying to get rid of that one. 2nd down and 10 now for Ell-Saline. They had 3 receivers stacked over there, basically between the right end of the line and the boundary over there. Not a lot of room over there. Looks like he was looking to throw left the whole time, kind of get a one-on-one play over here, but it just never worked the way he wanted it. So he tucked it and ran right and just threw it away. 2nd and 10 now for Ell-Saline as they come up for their second attempt here on this series. Davenport taking the snap. He is going to go left this time. Throws it out here to the flat. Catch is made. Tackle made too by Finney at about the 10-yard line. Clock moving now. We're coming up on a minute left to go. The ball is at the 10-yard line. 3rd and about a half a yard. 3rd down and about a half a yard for Ell-Saline. We are under a minute now, 54 seconds. Ell-Saline doesn't seem to be in any hurry here. Now they're running up to the line here to try to make sure they get a play in. 3 receivers to the far side, 1 to the short side. Davenport's just going to take this himself. He's going around the left side. He dives. Looks like he's going to go out about the 3-yard line, but he does go out. That's going to stop the clock at 38 seconds to go. It's going to be 1st and goal for Ell-Saline at about the 4-yard line. They're going to mark him at the 4-yard line. 1st and goal, Ell-Saline at the 4-yard line with 38 seconds to go here in the second quarter. This is going to be a big play, big series here for either team. Plainville can get the stop or force Ell-Saline to only kick a field goal. Davenport taking, he's just going to run it again. He's plowing over people, dives, and Davenport dives for a 4-yard touchdown there to give Ell-Saline the score with 33 seconds here to go in the half. We'll wait for the extra point here. Kick is up, and it is good.
That was good. Another awesome. 33 seconds left in our first half. Ell-Saline 21.
Ell-Saline up now, 21-14, with 33 seconds to go in the half. We'll see what Plainville decides to do with it. If they, first of all, we'll see if they can do something with the kick return, and then we'll see if they're going to try any kind of plays here before the half, or if they will just let the clock run out and take it in down 21-14 in this very important playoff game. And based on where they're spotting the ball, there must have been a penalty that I missed somewhere, because they've got the ball spotted up all the way on the Plainville 45-yard line. Kicker is number 4, Gabe Roche. Hope I'm saying that correctly. He's going back to kick, and his kick is, it's a good kick this time, all the way back. Plainville trying to bring it up the middle. They're going to get pulled down there about the 20-yard line. Clock is down to 27 seconds.
20-yard line. Be first and 10, Plainville, 27 seconds left in our first game.
Looked like that return, kick returner that time for Plainville was Roar. Gets it up to the 20, so we'll see. Plainville's pretty deep in Ell-Saline territory here. We'll see if they try to run something. They are lined up to run a play. Finney's going to take it, pitches it out to Jared Casey. Jared Casey left side. He's still running. He's still moving. He's over there on the sideline, and I think he goes out. Let's see if that stops the clock. And they're going to say they should be hopefully putting some time back on the clock there. It looks like they they called the timeout. It looks like
9-yard gain on the play, bring up second down and 1 with 13 seconds left in the half.
right now there's 13 seconds left on the clock. Plainville calls a timeout after that Jared Casey run. Looked to me like he was shoved out of bounds over there, and the clock should have stopped with about 17 seconds. We'll see if they call up and have it reset. Maybe he got tackled inbounds. Just couldn't tell from this angle. Now it looks like they're putting 16 back on the clock. All right, after the timeout, Plainville comes out. They're looking to run some plays here. They're not looking to just sit on it. So 16 seconds. They added 3 more seconds to the clock there. 16 seconds to go here in the first half. Ell-Saline up 21-14. Plainville looking to make something happen here right before the half. And we are ready to go. Finney looking back to throw. He's rolling out right. Now he's going to step up the middle. He's almost sacked there. Oh, now he's breaking free. He's looking for a receiver. Nobody open. He's going to be pulled down there at about the 22-yard line, and that's going to make the clock run out there for the half. Plainville's not going to try anything else, as I think they were out of timeouts anyway. So that's the end of your half. Ell-Saline up 21-14. We'll take the break here for halftime. We'll come back with your second half here at the Cardinal Field here in Plainville. Again, Ell-Saline 21, Plainville 14 at the half.
Let's give a round of applause.
Welcome back to Cardinal Field in Plainville, Kansas, as we are getting pretty close here to the second half starting up. First half was a great first half. That is, if you like football, both these teams coming out and scoring in different fashions, as Plainville did most of their work on the ground, and with Casey doing the biggest load of that in Finney as well. Ell-Saline, on the other hand, has done some work on the ground, but has done most of their damage through the air, as Davenport has thrown some pretty good passes here to his outside receivers, but he's also run in for a couple of the touchdowns for Ell-Saline. Ell-Saline scoring right before the half with about 33 seconds to go before halftime and going up 21-14. Other than that, pretty even ball game. Both teams making some big plays, both teams making some mistakes on penalties. We went through a series there where there were 3 turnovers almost back-to-back, where Plainville fumbled the ball. The next play, Ell-Saline threw an interception, and then 2 plays later, I don't know if we're going to call that a fumble or an interception. Plainville had made a pass completion, and then all of a sudden Parks from Ell-Saline tore it away from the receiver and spun around and jumped into the end zone. So after that, both teams kind of went back and forth, neither team doing a whole lot of damage until right before the half when Ell-Saline took over and marched it down and scored right before the half. So that's where we stand right now with Ell-Saline up 21-14. We're about 2.5 minutes away from kickoff. Ell-Saline should be receiving the kickoff as they won the toss at the first part of the game and deferred to the second half. We want to thank the Kansas State High School Activities Association for allowing us to stream this game tonight. If you get a chance, you can check out their website at kshsaa.org and find information on all sanctioned activities in the state of Kansas, including different things like dates and times for different state championships. Also, we have different forms to fill out for physicals and concussion forms and things like that. Just a lot of good information on that website. So if you get a chance, check it out at kshsaa.org and give them a look. We are the Plainville High School, Plainville School District YouTube channel, the Bird's Eye View. We bring many activities up here on YouTube this year. We've done some volleyball games and some football games, and we'll do many activities throughout the year. Once football season is over, basketball season not too far away, as I think some of the first games start right at the end of the month of November. Junior high basketball, we don't stream junior high basketball games or junior high activities, but junior high basketball is already a week into their season, having 2 games this week already. And we'll have another 5 games under their belt before Thanksgiving break. So here we have the Cardinals and Plainville Cardinals and the Ell-Saline Cardinals all done with their halftime warm-ups. And again, Plainville will be kicking off to Ell-Saline to start this half, as Ell-Saline had won the toss and deferred to take the ball this half. Speaking of activities, Kansas State High School activities, last week was the cross-country state championships, and we want to recognize and congratulate Aubrey Dewey from Plainville for placing 15th in her first state cross-country meet. We also want to congratulate Chase McCullough for making the state championship meet. He was stricken with the flu right before the meet, tried his best to run that day, wasn't able to run, but congratulations to him for making the state meet 2 years in a row. All right, we are off and running here. Copeland with a nice high deep kick, fumbled by the return man, and he's going to go down right about the 17-yard line. So kind of a little bit of a goof there as the return man fumbled the kick there, but he was able to recover it, and right away Jared Casey was able to make the stop. All right, Ell-Saline set up. They got the two backs in the backfield with their quarterback. He's going to throw again, though, and he's over there to the left far side. And that receiver, I think that's Parks again over there. He is quick. That's the receiver I'm seeing. That one's the Kramer, and he is quick also. Enough for the first down, so a real fast first down for Ell-Saline on a pass. And Davenport, he's just slinging them all over the field right now. So 1st and 10, ball is spotted at the Plainville Cardinals 27-28 yard line. Ell-Saline will have it 1st and 10 early here in the third quarter. This time Davenport's taking it right side, and he's going to keep it himself, but he is being drugged down over there on the sideline by, looks like maybe by Roar. Nope. That's Rathbun, Peyton Rathbun over there pulling Davenport down. Nice job there as Davenport tried to stiff arm him and push him away, but he grabbed on and wouldn't let go. So 2-yard loss on the play we'll call that a sack then by Rathbun. 2nd down and about 12 for Ell-Saline. Ell-Saline in that same formation. Davenport looking to throw. Almost sacked again. He's going to throw deep, long pass out there. And it's caught. It's caught up there about the 37-yard line. Wow, that pass went a long ways in the air. Plainville defender all over the receiver. As a matter of fact, there's flags thrown over there too. Must be for like a pass interference unless they call offensive pass interference. But what a nice pass there from Davenport all the way down to either, I think, Kramer or Parks. They're going to decline that penalty. It was pass interference on Plainville. That moves the chains and puts the ball all the way down on the Plainville 37-yard line. 1st and 10, Ell-Saline. 10:55 to go here in the third quarter. Ell-Saline leading right now 21-14. This time Plainville showing blitz. Ell-Saline hands off up the middle, but they're going to get about a 3-yard gain on that play. Going to bring up about 2nd down and about 7. Maybe closer to 2nd down and 8 from the spot there. So that time Plainville looked like they were going to send some people, and they did out the outside. But Ell-Saline, either they saw it coming or they just had a different play called, and they ran it up the middle for a short gain. So 2nd down and 8 here for Ell-Saline. 10:18 to go here in the third quarter. And they're staying in that formation with the two backs in the backfield with Davenport. This time he's going to run right, maybe to pitch it here. He's got to back over here to the side. Nope, he's going to try to turn upfield. Slips, and it looks like Staub's going to bring him down there on the side there. Davenport tried to cut upfield. Wasn't really looking like he was looking to pitch that ball, but he did have a back out here just in case. Going to bring up a 3rd down and long for Ell-Saline, about a 3rd down and 9 for Ell-Saline right now on this play. This time he's looking to throw far side again. Ooh, this time he's met immediately over there by Copeland, and Copeland takes him down, going to bring up about a 4th down and 7. Copeland said, oh, no, looks like the receiver may still be down. So we're going to take a short timeout here for an injury as he gets looked at. Okay, well, hopefully he's okay. Looks like both teams Ell-Saline for sure over there taking a knee, hoping their teammate is okay. So we are going to show you the scoreboard here at 9:20 to go in the third quarter. Ell-Saline up 21-14 as one of their players is getting looked at as he was drilled by Copeland after making the catch. Cannot tell yet who the player is over there that was down for the Cardinals. Looks like the coaches and training staff are over there taking a look at him. Looks like they're helping him up. Looks like that might be number 23, Kramer. That's going to bring up about a 4th down and 6 for Ell-Saline. Be an interesting decision to see. Looks like he's walking off on his own power. Not he's getting some little bit of help, but it's a good sign that they were able to help him up, that he was able to go off the field. So we're back into action here. It's going to be 4th down and a long 6 for Ell-Saline. On this side of the field, I'm sure they are going to go for it. No sense in punting it. And here we go. Plainville defense getting fired up. Ell-Saline offense getting fired up. Davenport in the backfield has 2 receivers on both sides. He's going straight back to throw. Almost hit. He is hit right when he throws. Passes out off the receiver's hand. Wow, that was quite a play. Davenport was hit right when he threw the ball, and the pass was just a little bit out of the fingertips of the receiver. Hit him in the hands, but he was diving for it when he did it. So it would have been an amazing play had he caught that one. But a good attempt there by Ell-Saline. That's going to be a turnover on downs. Plainville will take over with 9:05 here to go in the third quarter. Plainville is trailing Ell-Saline. Score is 21-14 Ell-Saline. Plainville takes over 1st and 10 at their own 33-yard line. Good stop there by the Plainville Cardinals. Plainville lined up in their typical set. 2 receivers both ways. Jared Casey in the backfield with Fennessy. And that handoff, looks like Fennessy was going to keep it go around the right side, and he's going to be drugged down after a short gain. That time he read something that had him keep that ball and go right, and Ell-Saline was ready for it. They're going to give him a pretty good spot there, a good stretch there on the play by Fennessy. Going to bring up a 2nd down and about 8. Fennessy ready for the snap. This time, hands it to Casey. Casey busts through the line. He's at the 50. He's at the 40. He's at the 35. He's at the 30, and he's pushed out of bounds over there. We'll see where they spot him. But he was on his way down the sideline. Plainville Cardinals, Jared Casey, as they were expecting Fennessy to bring it around the left side, and Casey squirted through there and on to the races he was. And somebody over there for Ell-Saline made a touchdown-saving push to get him knocked out of bounds. So it looks like the ball is going to be spotted at Ell-Saline's 31-yard line, and just like Plainville did on that first series, they are moving the chains. 1st and 10 Plainville. Still early here in the third quarter. Fennessy and Casey in the backfield still. All right, Casey again, same play over the right side. He busts through again, hurdling players over there, and they're going to have to throw a flag. I don't think you can hurdle in high school. We'll see if that's the penalty. I don't know what the call is going to be. They had flags coming in from everywhere as right when he went to hurdle that player. So we'll see what the call is. One time you couldn't hurdle a player in high school. Of course, no time could I ever hurdle a player in high school. So we'll see what the call is here, as we had several flags coming in from several different officials. Be nice for Plainville if they just pick it up and wave it off, but it doesn't look like that's going to happen. I'm going to call personal foul. Personal foul on Plainville. That's like the second personal foul and 1 unsportsmanlike conduct against Plainville. That's very much unlike them, but that also shows the spirit in tonight's game. Both teams fighting hard. So that big run there by Casey going to be brought back from the point of the foul and almost back to the original line of scrimmage, about a yard beyond the line of scrimmage. So it's going to bring up a 1st and 11. So I guess other than the yardage, Plainville's kind of right back where they started with about a 1st and 11 now. Plainville definitely had some momentum going there. We'll see if they can get it back here. Casey's had 2 pretty good runs there. Of course, the last one being knocked out with the penalty. This time, Fennessy's going to keep it around the left side. He's got an opening over here, and he squirted through. He's at the 20. He's at the 15, going to get pushed out at about the 17-yard line. Good run there by Fennessy as the fake to Casey drew the defense inside, and he punched it out to the outside. Doesn't look like it is. Not good enough for a 1st down. Going to move the chains. He was pushed out over there by Moracle from Ell-Saline. So the ball is marked at the 18-yard line of Ell-Saline. Plainville Cardinals, 1st and 10. 7:47 here to go here, or 7:49 to go here in the third quarter. Finney, hand off to Casey, going left spin move, punches it up the middle, and he's going to be pulled down. Several Ell-Saline Cardinals over there as he tried to bust through and couldn't quite get through. We'll see where they spot it, see if they gave him any forward progress there. And no, 0 forward progress on that play. Going to bring up 2nd and 10 for Plainville. 7:25 here to go in the third quarter. Plainville lined up. Casey to the right of Finney. And we got whistles and a timeout. Of course, coaches are not going to waste their timeouts. They are going to use them all on a playoff round. Once again, you win, you move on. You lose, you go home. And the winner of this game will take on the winner of Elkhart-Inman. The location of that game will all be determined on who wins and what location they are in the state. Timeout on the field with 7:10 to go in the third quarter. Ell-Saline still leading 21-14, but Plainville showing some spark here. Got the ball on the move. They have a 2nd down and 10 after the timeout. Like Ell-Saline's out, lined up on defense. Now Plainville's coming out too. This might end up being a game like last year. It goes down to the wire. Again, last year, double overtime win by Plainville on a field goal by Copeland. Finney taking the snap, 2nd and 10. Now we got whistles again. Looks like Finney's cadence there got Ell-Saline to jump. That's going to get us some free yards there. So offsides on Ell-Saline, going to move the ball 5 yards. Going to make it 2nd and 5 for Plainville.
2nd and 5.
Finney waiting for the snap. Man, it's a good snap. Looks like he's going to give it to Casey. Casey around the left side, hurdling people again, and he's all the way down inside the 5. And again, at one time you couldn't do that, but he hurdles the player again, looking like Hunt from Kansas City Chiefs. But he gets it all the way down to about the 3-yard line. And Plainville is looking to punch it in here. They are motivated here and driven here to get this score and tie this thing up here in the third quarter. And right now they have all the momentum going their way, and it's been pretty much all on the ground. Most of the work being done by Casey. Finney's having a couple of good runs himself. All right, Finney on the snap. This time fakes it to Casey, takes it around the right side. He's across the line. Touchdown! Touchdown, Plainville! Touchdown, Plainville Cardinals at 6:58 to go in the third quarter. Finney punches it in from 4 yards out to make it 21-20. Point after attempt coming by Copeland. All right, here's the snap for the extra point. It's down and good. Copeland's kick. Nice kick, and it is good. Point after attempt by Copeland is good. Score all tied up. And, guys, here we go. We are in a barn burner here. This Battle of the Birds may go down to the wire. We're halfway through the third quarter. All tied up, 21 apiece. We'll be back in a few seconds for the kickoff. What a great drive there by the Cardinals. Even with the penalties they had, they were able to punch it in Finney taking it in from about 3 yards out and getting it across the end zone. Then Copeland with the PAT. And I'll tell you what, this Plainville crowd is fired up, as they should be. Student bodies down there all dressed up in camo. Well, I think they are. If they're in camo, I probably couldn't see them. I know. Bad joke. All right, here we go. Copeland with the kickoff. Last several kicks he's had have all been down 10 yards or closer to the end zone. We'll see if he can get another one. Kid has a good leg, and he's winding up and kicks it. This one's going to be a little bit shorter and off to the right side, taken by the receiver at about the 15. He's going up the sideline. He's still moving over there. Looks like he's going to get pushed out of bounds over there around the 30-yard line. We'll see where they spot it. It'll be 1st and 10, Ell-Saline at the right around the 30-yard line. Let's see where they mark it. Looks like they're going to say just short of the 30-yard line at about the 27.5, 28-yard line. So they'll take over at their own 28-yard line. Ell-Saline 1st and 10. As Plainville now has gained a little bit of the momentum on that drive, scoring on the Finney run. Ell-Saline lined up now back into their original set with the 3 receivers on one side, one on the other side, and Davenport in the back. He was looking to pass there, kind of a draw play, and I think I saw a flag flying in the middle. Some extracurricular activities may be going on there in the line. We'll see. I hope it's not another unsportsmanlike. We've had 3 calls like that tonight already, all 3 of those on Plainville. And they're going to say, looks like he was grabbing a face mask call. Now they're going to say face mask on Plainville. I didn't think that was anywhere near where the play went down, but maybe it was, or maybe it was just a defensive player kind of pulling somebody down. But regardless, it's going to move the ball up for Ell-Saline, going to give them a 1st down and short, thanks to the penalty there. Davenport back to throw. Now he's going to tuck it, and he's going to get pulled down for a loss there. Looks like the pocket just totally collapsed on him there, and he tried to get out of there, but he couldn't. Now from 1st and 3 down, we're down to about a 2nd and 7 for Ell-Saline. Good play there by the Plainville defense as they were able to push the line back and collapse that pocket. All right, Davenport throwing again. Oh, this one's tipped. It's up in the air, but it's going to fall to the ground very, very, very close to an interception there by Plainville as that pass was tipped by Kobe Spees. Gets his hands up in the air. This is going to bring up a 3rd down and long for Ell-Saline, and I tell you what, this Plainville crowd is fired up, and the Plainville defense is fired up. They want to get that ball back as they got a little bit of this momentum. Defensive line, Junkermeyer's out there, Staub's out there, Spees is out there. They're jumping around, getting everybody fired up. 3rd and long for Ell-Saline. Ell-Saline's lining up. They're having some trouble getting their players set. Cardinals having trouble getting their defense set. Davenport looking to throw. Nope, now he's looking to run. He slips. He throws the ball away. He's slipping as he's going down. He has to get rid of the pass. Pass falls short of the receiver. Going to bring up a 4th down and long punting situation for Ell-Saline. Still way too early in the game probably for them to try to go for it here. And then too big of a distance there as it's about a 4th down and 7. And looks like Cardinals may get the ball back in good shape here. They've actually been pretty close here to blocking a punt on one occasion. So we'll see if they can get a push over there on the side. So Plainville's going to get the ball back with 5:40 to go here in the 3rd. All tied up 21 apiece. We'll see how the snap goes. Ell-Saline lining up for the punt. Snap is back, and it's low. Punter's able to get it, corral, and he gets a nice line drive kick, but Copeland has it. Good block over there by Finney. Copeland's got the ball over here in some room. Looks like he's going to go out of bounds at about the 42-yard line. We'll see where they spot him. It's a nice run back there by Copeland. Plainville Cardinals with a little bit of that momentum. Let's see they still have the spark on offense as they take over 1st and 10 at their own 42-yard line with 5 minutes and 30 seconds to go here in the third. Still a beautiful night here in Plainville, although the temperature has dropped quite a bit since the beginning of the game. But no wind to speak of, so if it does come down to kicking, shouldn't affect anything. Hand off to Casey, and he's not going to get anywhere. Matter of fact, he's going to lose a yard or two on that play. No fooling the Ell-Saline defense on that one as they bring him down pretty quickly. Looks like they're going to give him a little bit of forward progress, but they're going to mark it at about 2nd down and 11. So 2nd down and 11 for Plainville. Cardinals again kind of in that slower offensive mode right now. Hand off to Casey again right up the middle. He's running people over, and he's going to get almost to midfield, just short of midfield. Going to get about maybe 6-7 yards on that run. Going to bring up about a 2nd down and 5. 3rd down and 5, excuse me. 3rd down and 5 for Plainville, just short of midfield. Ball sitting at about the 47.5-yard line. Finney ready for the snap. Snap is good. This time he keeps it, fakes it. He's up the middle. He's got plenty for the first down. Chains are going to move for the Cardinals, Plainville Cardinals. 1st and 10 Plainville from Ell-Saline side of the field. They're going to spot that one at the 44-yard line of Ell-Saline. Plainville getting all the work done on the ground as Finney that time fakes the handoff to Casey around the left side and takes it himself, darts it up the middle for about 6-7 yards and gets the first down for Plainville. Still plenty of time here. Third quarter coming up on 4 minutes to go here in the third quarter. Finney takes a snap. This time, again, fake handoff. Can't go anywhere with it. Turns it upfield. Going to get a yard or two. Keeping that defense guessing. There right now, they are pile driving Casey every play, whether he has the ball or not. And that time, Finney, good idea to keep it, as I think Casey might have been dropped for a loss on that one had he had the ball. So the defensive line for Ell-Saline are starting to tee off on that play. We'll see what happens here on 2nd and 9 for Plainville. Finney again, fake to Casey. Oh, he's got some room over here. He's down to the 34-yard line. Looks like that might be enough for the first down. They get him the spot where he went down. Let's see where they mark it. They may have to measure this one. This is pretty close. Nope, no need to measure. First down, Plainville. Ball marked on about the 30, just short of the 34-yard line, 33.5-yard line. 1st and 10 Plainville as they continue to move the chains on the ground. 3:14 now to go here in the third quarter. Again, score all tied up, 21-21. Casey lined up to Finney's left, receivers on both sides. This time, Casey gets it. He's going to get several good yards on that run as he just barrels it through the middle. Finally brought down after about a 4 or 5 yard gain. So it's going to bring up 2nd down and 6 for the Plainville Cardinals. If you love football, this is a good game. It's been, like I said, different offensive schemes for both teams. Plainville on the ground and Ell-Saline through the air. Right now, Plainville's getting it done. And off to Casey, barrels through for 3 or 4 more yards. See if it's enough to get to the first down. Not quite. Going to be short by about 2 yards. Going to bring up a 3rd and about 3 for Plainville. Still 2 minutes to go here in the third quarter. Again, both of these teams coming in here 7-2. Both teams played Smith Center and lost in towards the end of their games to Smith Center, but both teams doing a great job. Casey diving forward. We'll see where they give him a spot there. Looks like they're not going to give him a very generous spot, just on the inside of the 25-yard line. I don't know if that's going to be enough for the first down. Nope, it's not. It's going to be about half a yard short. 4th and short for Plainville. We'll see what Coach Stevenson's going to dial up here. Plainville Cardinal fans getting excited to see what they got going here. All right, the play, we're going to have another timeout. Plainville takes their second timeout. I think it's the second timeout here of the half. I would know for sure, but my fingers are too cold out here to keep marking that down on the paper. So Plainville Cardinals taking a timeout with 1:11 to go here in the third quarter. Well, after the timeout, they're going to be faced with a 4th and short, less than a yard, 4th and short for Plainville. If the camera's shaking, it's because the Plainville fans are doing the jump drill again. Stands are just pretty well full over here on the home side. Nice to see. Hopefully some of you that couldn't make it are enjoying this on the Plainville Cardinals YouTube channel, the Bird's Eye View. Broadcasting this game live for you from Cardinal Field. Got my cameraman David here doing a good job. He's cold, but he's doing a good job up there zeroing in on the play for you. So here we go. Plainville Cardinals, 4th and short. 1:11 to go here in the third. This is going to be a huge play. Final directions being sent in from the sideline, and Fennessy takes a snap, pitches it out to Casey. Casey, enough for the first down. He's going to be taken out over there and kind of hit late. No flag. Looked to me like he was knocked over after he had taken 2 steps out of bounds. No flags, though. They're not going to call anything. I don't see any flags on the play. Not a lot of movement on the chains yet, and there they go. The chains are moving. All right, they did finally throw that flag on Ell-Saline for the personal foul over there. You know, that when a game like this on the line, when you win, you move on, you lose, you're done for the year. A lot of emotion being played out here as both teams getting called for some inappropriate play. As Casey was hit out of bounds over there. So that's going to give Plainville some free yards, and that's going to give them a 1st and goal here inside the 10-yard line. 1st and 10 Plainville. Still a minute to go here in the third quarter. Fennessy taking a left. It's a run all the way to him. He's up the middle, cutting it back right. And it looks like he's going to be stopped just short of the end zone at about the 2 or 3 yard line. Going to be 2nd and goal there for Plainville. Been all Plainville this half as they have driven the ball down once already and scored on a Fennessy run. They're looking to do it again. Fennessy taking it himself. Up the middle, squirts inside. It's signaled touchdown. Touchdown, Plainville. Touchdown, Plainville on a Fennessy 2-yard run. Touchdown with 22 seconds to go here in the third period. Plainville now up on Ell-Saline. 27-21 with the point after from Copeland coming up. Touchdown, Plainville on the Fennessy short run. Copeland's kick is up, and it is good. He kicked that one all the way to Stockton. Plainville up now, 28-21 over Ell-Saline. We're almost to the end of the third quarter. Short break here on the field, and when we come back, Plainville will be kicking off to Ell-Saline after that nice drive by the Cardinals, the Plainville Cardinals. All right, Plainville Cardinals up 28-21, and the crowd over here is excited as they should be, as Plainville has pretty well taken control right now in the second half and done it on the ground. They're just grinding it out. Nothing through the air right now. Everything's been on the ground, and they go up 28-21 with just 22 seconds left here in the third period. Copeland teeing up there ready to kick off. Several unsportsmanlike calls tonight. Three on Plainville and one on Ell-Saline. Now Copeland's kick all the way down to about the 9-yard line. Ooh, big hit there. Huge hit there by Junkermeyer on Ell-Saline. Looked like it was number 30 there running it back for Ell-Saline. That's TJ Moracle. Huge hit on the sideline, but looks like everybody's good. No one's hurt, and just good hard football there. As Junkermeyer knocks him out of bounds. 29-yard line is where they're going to spot the ball. Ell-Saline will take over 1st and 10. Looks like they will get at least one play in here before the end of the quarter. All right, Ell-Saline lining up. We got two receivers on the far side, two receivers on the near side. Davenport taking the snap. Looked like they might have jumped there. Kind of a reverse play there, and it's going to go for a few yards there. Looks like the reverse play went to number 32 to Parks, and he shoots up the field over there for about a 3 or 4 yard gain. Looks like they're going to give him 3 yards on that play. It's going to bring up 2nd down and about 7, and that's going to be the end of your third quarter here as Plainville dominates that third quarter, scoring twice and taking a 28-21 lead as we head into the final quarter here at Cardinal Field. Kind of an interesting change of events there. Ell-Saline actually got the kickoff there and had some momentum as they scored right before halftime. The Plainville was able to take care of business and get the ball back. And ever since then, they've just been grinding it out on the ground. Finnessy and Casey have been doing all the grunt work tonight. Big gains, short gains, whatever they need to get the first down. I don't think this half they've thrown a pass or even attempted to throw a pass, a couple of option plays where they pitched it, but it's been all on the ground, so it's kind of gotten Ell-Saline, I think, out of the rhythm they have kind of an explosive offense there with their passing game, and I think what the Plainville Cardinals are trying to do is just kind of get them out of their flow. So right now, Ell-Saline has possession. We're going to start the fourth quarter here again. You win, you move on. You lose, you stay. You're done for the year. And Ell-Saline, 1st and 10. Davenport taking the snap. Nothing doing there as it looks like Jonah Smith there in the backfield pulling him down. Looks like they're going to give a short gain there. Going to be, let's see here, short gain. The marker over there says 3rd and long. I didn't think it was 3rd down. The scoreboard says 2nd down, but the marker on the field says 3rd down. They're leaving 3rd down on the marker over there, so we'll see what happens there. Crowd getting fired up again. Davenport ready to take the snap. Looks like Plainville sending some people again around the outside. Quick pass over the middle is good. It's going to be enough for the first down as the receiver gets across the 40-yard line. Receiver on that pass from Davenport was number 24, and that's Owen Bradley, as he was just having a simple pass coming across the field. Enough for the first down. Going to move the chains for Ell-Saline. They're going to be spotted right at the 40, just short of the 41-yard line of their own 41-yard line. 1st and 10. Plainville player kind of shaking up on that play, but it looks like he's up and moving around, and he's staying in, so he's good to go. Plainville coaches making adjustments on the defense. Plainville again showing a blitz over there. They got people coming, and they do. Quick pass over here. Intercepted by, looked like Finnessy had it intercepted right right there, but he just couldn't quite hang on to it. Almost a huge turnaround there for Plainville, but still stop on the play there as the receiver had fallen down. Finney dove over the top and almost made the interception. Going to bring up 2nd and 10 now for Ell-Saline. So not only is Plainville offense grinding it out on the ground, but they're also doing a great job here on defense all of a sudden, not letting those pass plays affect the way they're playing. They are fired up. Last time they sent 2 or 3 people after the quarterback. Looks like they're lined up on the line again. See if they'll send anybody again. Davenport, low snap. He picks it up off the ground. Now he's going a little bit longer pass, and the pass is incomplete. They're going to call pass interference. I'm not sure about that call, but it's not my call. Looked to me like the receiver just had his hand up, and unless he was pulling on a jersey, I sure didn't see any pass interference over there. But 2 flags flying in from 2 different officials, so they're obviously going to mark that one, and that's what they're going to call pass interference on Plainville. Going to move that ball up and give Ell-Saline a first down here. As they move the chains after the penalty, ball's going to be marked on Plainville's side of the field at about the 44-yard line. 1st and 10 Ell-Saline, and all of a sudden Ell-Saline, thanks to a couple quick plays and a penalty, they are on the move themselves. Almost in a T formation there for Ell-Saline. Davenport again, quick pass out here to number 32, and he makes the catch. He's down the sidelines, but Plainville's able to push him out. That is to Parks, and Parks was scooting down the sideline, pushed out there right at the very end by Rohr, I think. So Ell-Saline moving the chains again, and all of a sudden they just have come to life here on this series with some of these pass plays. And what I've been seeing them doing is real quick pass plays that Plainville defenders aren't getting to quick enough. And then the receivers are making some yards after the catch there. So Davenport again, 2 people back there to protect him. Quick pass out here to the flat. Kind of a dangerous pass. Looks like there was a defender over there from Plainville, but the ball falls to the ground. Incomplete. 2nd down and 10 now for Ell-Saline. Looks like Ell-Saline has put 2 backs in the backfield now to pick up these blitzing linebackers and ends from Plainville. Kind of counteracting that with those quick passes. 4th quarter, 10:36 to go. Again, Plainville up 28-21. Ell-Saline on the move. 2nd and 10 from the Plainville Cardinal 33-yard line. Davenport, good snap that time. Quick pass out here to the flat, and his receiver had gone about 2 yards too far. And that pass falls incomplete. Going to bring up a 3rd down and 10 for Ell-Saline. Another big time for the Plainville Cardinal defense to make a stop here. And again, Ell-Saline finds himself in a position here of if they do end up with a 4th down and 10, do they go for it or punt? But right now we got 3rd down and 10. We'll see what the Plainville Cardinal defense can do. Plainville Cardinal defensive linemen, they want the crowd to get fired up, and the crowd is fired up. Junkermeyer up over center. Davenport, they got Plainville to jump. We'll see if they call it, who they call it on, but it looks like Plainville jumped. And Plainville's going to give them 5 free yards, but it's still going to bring up a 3rd and 5. Still a 3rd and 5. Plainville defense still needs to make this stop. Maybe they can come through with a sack here or some big play in the backfield to force Ell-Saline to make a decision here. Ell-Saline lined up again. They got those 2 backs in the backfield now to help block. 3rd and 5. Davenport back to pass. Another quick pass out to the side. This pass is complete. Pass is complete. And a flag on the play. Holding against Ell-Saline. Going to bring that one back. It was plenty for the first down. Plenty enough for the first down. About 5 yards beyond the yard to gain. But nothing doing as they're going to bring that one back as the flags are flying here in the second half. I think they called the holding there on Ell-Saline. Yes, holding on Ell-Saline. Going to move that back. Going to make it 3rd and long now. Those 5 yards Plainville gave up on the jump there. Doesn't matter now as it's going to be about a 3rd and 15. 3rd and 15 here for the Ell-Saline Cardinals with 10:28 to go here in the 3rd. And once again, Plainville defensive line is getting fired up. And here we go, 3rd and 15. Davenport takes a snap. Quick pass fakes. He's going to throw long. He's got a long receiver all the way down the sideline. That pass is way long. Couple pump fakes there, and he tried to throw a long pass way over his receiver's head. Now we got a 4th and 15, and Ell-Saline's got a decision to make. Still plenty of time in the game, but they're in a position on the field where they may try to go for it. And they're not changing the crew. It looks like Ell-Saline's going to try to go for this. They've made the decision. I did not see it unless they try to quick. Maybe they'll try a quick kick. Davenport, pretty good athlete. I bet he could kick the ball. See if he tries to just pooch it down there to pin Plainville back deep. Nope, he's going back to throw. Throwing across the middle. Tipped up in the air by Plainville. Pass is incomplete. Tip made by Jared Casey. As that pass looked to be right on line with the receiver, but Casey gets his hands up there and tips it. And Plainville will take over possession at their own 37-yard line, 1st and 10, with a 28-21 lead. Great defensive stand there by the Plainville Cardinals. Clock is at 10:09 left in the game. And again, if you love football, this is a game to watch. We got a good one here. The Battle of the Birds is exactly what they said it was going to be. On paper, it looked like it was going to be a good one, and it is a great football game. Finney in the backfield waiting for the snap. Looks like he's going to take it around the left side, being led over there. Now Finney's coming down the right side. Now he's cutting up the middle. He's going to get a couple yards on that one. Looked like he could almost have popped it out here to the right side, and he would have had all kinds of real estate, but he saw a defender out there and cut it up the middle. So got a pretty good gain on that one. They're going to give him almost 4 yards. Looks like a pretty good 4 yards on that gain. Going to bring up 2nd down and 6 for Plainville as the clock continues to roll here at 9:43 now in the 4th. And Plainville, again, not in any big hurry here to run plays. They've been grinding it out on the ground, and they're happy with letting that play clock go. Plus just to get a little breather. Both teams battling hard and exhausted. This time, Finney keeps it up the middle again. He's going to be drugged down. I don't think he got anything on that one. And they may have given him half a yard there. It's going to bring up a 3rd down, and we're just going to say 3rd and 5. 3rd and 5 for Plainville. As Ell-Saline's trying to get a stop here to get possession back. Plainville not in a good position here to go for it on 4th down, so they need to get it right here. 3rd and 5 for Plainville. Big play for the Plainville Cardinals. So we'll see if they finally step back and throw it or if they're just going to keep grinding it out. Looks like he's looking to run the pitch play to Casey, and he does. He pitches out here to Casey, and Casey is met immediately at about the 45-yard line. And that's not going to be anywhere near the 1st down, so that's going to make it 4th down and about 3.5, 4 yards. And Plainville's got a decision, but I don't think it's much of a decision. I don't think they have to punt this away, and Casey's going back looking to punt the ball. Casey's back to punt. Hopefully we'll get a good snap here. Again, Plainville taking time off the clock. Good snap. Oh, nice punt there by Casey, driving the return man all the way back. I'm not seeing any flags on the play yet. Pretty good return there by Peterson for Ell-Saline. We'll see where they end up spotting the ball. Looked like he kind of got pushed out over there. So we're 8 minutes on the clock. Ell-Saline will take over possession. 8 minutes exactly on the clock here in the 4th quarter. They take over 1st and 10. Nice punt there by Casey. Nice spiral angling kick. And we'll see if the Plainville defense has it in them there to get another stop. Be a nice time to get a stop down here as Ell-Saline is on Plainville territory, just on the 26-yard line of Plainville. Well, looks like they're going to be a direct snap there. I'm going to take it. They couldn't tell if it was Davenport that took that. Still not sure if it was him that took it, but it was a direct snap, and they took it straight up the middle. Good gain there of 9 yards. Going to make it 2nd down and 1. All right, Ell-Saline moving the ball again. Looks like they're going to be enough to move the chains that time. It is going to be a first down for Ell-Saline, as now they're doing some work on the ground. 7:20 to go here in the fourth quarter. Again, Plainville's up 28-21. Defense looking to rise up again as they did last time and get a stop. This time direct snap again right up the middle. And Ell-Saline is kind of changing their mode of operation here as they go to the ground instead of throwing passes every time. All right, we've got a second down and about 5 for Ell-Saline as they've been grinding out about 3 to 5 yards per play lately. Clock running. 6:28 now to go here in the fourth quarter. Plainville still with a 28-21 lead. This time direct snap, and they're going to run over the left side. I think that is Davenport just taking the snap and doing the work himself. And that just seems to be what they are planning to do. They're going to grind it out here. Plainville defense all night long has been playing that pass defense, rushing the quarterback. And now Davenport is just taking snaps and running it. So now we got a third down and short. We're on the Ell-Saline side of the field, still about the 40, almost the 45-yard line. Plainville can get a stop here. Again, they'll make Ell-Saline have to make a decision on fourth down, but first they got to make the stop here. And Davenport's going to take it again, and he's just like a bull running through there. He's just putting his shoulder down, following somebody through the line, and just chunking up yards about 3 to 5 at a time. Going to move the chains again. The clock is still moving. 5:45 now to go. Here in the fourth quarter, Ell-Saline's on the move. 1st and 10. Ball at the 49-yard line of Ell-Saline. Ell-Saline only has receivers, 1 on each side, 2 backs in the backfield. This time they're going to hand off. The back is free over there, tripped up over there. Last-second trip up, looks like made by a Plainville Cardinal defender, but enough for the first down. And all of a sudden, Ell-Saline has gone away from the passing game and putting it on the ground, and they are moving the chains. They are 1st and 10 now from the Plainville 37-yard line. Plainville defense has risen up many times this half. We'll see if they can do it again. Davenport now. Pitch out to the right side. This time corralled over there by the Plainville Cardinal defender and pulled out of bounds. Looks like it might have been the tackle they said is by Staub. Pulls him out of bounds over there. Little or no gain. Going to be a second down and about 9 for Ell-Saline. That clock has stopped right at 5 minutes. They took over on this drive right at 8 minutes to go. Looks like we're going down to the wire on this one, folks. Just as advertised. Davenport taking it left this time. Man, when he hits that line, he's hitting it hard. And again, another 5 yards on the carry there for Davenport. Going to bring, they didn't quite give him 5 yards. Looked like they might give him maybe, let's see here. I'll wait till that marker gets put down. It's going to be third down again for Ell-Saline. They've had a lot of third downs, and they've been able to execute on third down. Looks like it's going to be third down and about 6. Third down and 6 for Ell-Saline from the Plainville Cardinal 33-yard line. Davenport taking it right side. He's just going to run it again over the right side. He's in the open, cutting back upfield. He's going to have plenty for the first down and about 6 more yards beyond. So the chains are going to move again. I do not see. Is there a flag on the play on the far side? It's hard to tell. There is a flag on the play as Davenport took that around the right side. And we'll see on that. It's probably going to be either a face mask or another unsportsmanlike kind of at the end of the play there. Yep, unsportsmanlike personal foul again on Plainville. That's the 4th call on them tonight. They're killing themselves on those penalties. That's going to give Ell-Saline some free yards there. As now Ell-Saline is inside the 10-yard line, just barely inside the 10-yard line. They have first and goal, and now their crowd is the loud one over there on the far side as Davenport has been chewing up real estate. He's going to hand off up the middle. This time the defense rises up and stops him after a short gain. Now, originally I said it was a first and goal. Looks to me like they've actually put the chains back up so they can actually get a first down short of the goal line. So now it's second down and about 8 for Ell-Saline with the clock running at 3:48 here. This would be a huge stop here by the Plainville defense if they can keep Ell-Saline from scoring. Davenport going to keep it himself. He's cutting around the left side. He's got some real estate. He's going to score. We got a flag, though. We got a flag on the play. Late flag. Might be a block in the back there as we had a defender trying to tackle Davenport, and he ended up on his front side facing the grass. So I wonder if there wasn't like an illegal block. There was a flag on the play after the play was just about done. Davenport did take it in for a touchdown, but right now they are discussing whether that is going to be good or taken back. Oh, they are waving that flag off. They're waving that flag off. Touchdown, Ell-Saline. At 3:29 to go in the fourth quarter, Ell-Saline scores, and they are behind 28-27 right now with the point after coming up. Be interesting to see if they just kick it and tie it up or whether they go for two. And Ell-Saline is lining up for the kick. We'll see if Plainville can get in there and get a block. Very important kick here as Plainville's going to try to get a push here. Snap is down, and it's up, and the kick is up, and it's good. And we are all knotted up at 28. So we are at 3:29 to go here in this game, and just like last year's game, we have a battle all tied up. Now, let's see if Plainville can do something. They're going to have to. They're not going to have much time left here, and they've already used, I think, a couple of their timeouts. Or will Ell-Saline try something here on the kickoff and try to get the ball back? Because right now they have the momentum back. Plainville had it all the momentum in the third quarter and the beginning of the fourth quarter, and Ell-Saline took that series over at 8 minutes to go, and they marched it down, taking almost 5 minutes, but just everything on the ground basically, and most of it done by Davenport as he just chewed up yards over the right side, left side, following backs and linemen through the holes, and Ell-Saline got it done. They got the score and the PAT, and it's all tied up at 28 apiece. So here we go. We'll see if maybe Plainville can get a good return here and get some excitement back, because right now Ell-Saline crowd is the loud one, and we'll see what they do here on the kickoff. So far their kicks have not been very, very deep, and this one kind of a pooch kick over there. Looked like Copeland over there calling for a fair catch. Didn't want anything to happen. So Plainville Cardinals, with 3:26 here to go in the game, are going to take over first and 10. They're going to spot that right about the 27-yard line, looks like. First and 10 Plainville at the 27-yard line. 3:26 to go. All tied up at 28. Finney hands off to Casey. Casey barrels it up the middle, and Ell-Saline has it stopped. I see a flag flying again. A lot of flags on the field tonight. Going to be a face mask against Ell-Saline, so Plainville's going to get some free yards there. Face mask as they try to bring down Casey. Got first down and about 4. Finney rolling right. Looks like he's maybe going to throw. No, he's going to keep it. Casey out there leading on the blocks. Finney, and could be another face mask there. Looks like Finney's head got spun around. He's going to be taken out about the 36-yard line for a short gain. Looked to me like his helmet got spun around on him right there at the end as he was getting pulled out. No flag on the play, though. It's going to bring up second down and short, about second down and 1 for Plainville. 2:59 to go here in the game. Plainville pretty content here to move the ball on the ground. This time, Casey's going to get it around the right side. He's got some room, and he's going to get pushed out. But he's going to have a first down Plainville, 1st and 10 Plainville, as Casey rumbles around the right side and goes out of bounds at about the 43-yard line. Stopping the clock at 2:55 to go. Plainville still on their side of the field at about the 43-yard line. No one's really been able to bust any huge plays here today. Finney going left, looking to pitch, decides not to. Takes it up the middle, and he's going to be met by several Ell-Saline Cardinals there. But about a 4 or 5 yard gain there before he gets knocked back. Looks like it's going to bring up about a 2nd down and 5 or 2nd down and 6. It's going to be a long 5. Clock's running, 2:36, 2:35. No one seems to be wanting to stop it right now. I think Plainville might just have one left. Finney taking the snap. We're going to pitch it out to Casey again. Casey cuts it back up, and he drives over a couple players over there, but it's going to bring up a 3rd down for Plainville. 3rd and short for Plainville. Big, humongous play here for both teams, as Plainville's going to have a 3rd and a very long one, almost 3rd and 2, with coming up right on 2 minutes to go. And right now, unless something happens big, we're headed to overtime again, and these teams are tired. Both teams, you can tell on the field, they've got hands on the hips. They're exhausted. They've played a fantastic ball game up to this point. Finney going to take the snap. He's still in shotgun formation. Keeps it himself. Oh, he's got an open field. He's got open field. He's going to get pulled down, though, about the 25-yard line. Oh, Finney was about 1 yard away from breaking that for a huge touchdown. 1:35 left here on the clock. And, folks, we're getting into field goal territory almost. We're almost in that range. 1:35, 1:36 here to go on the clock. And Finney with a huge, huge run there. Almost breaks it for a touchdown. Cardinals 1st and 10 from the Ell-Saline 27-yard line. All right, this time looks like Finney's going to keep it again, and he's going down quickly. No gain on the play, probably a loss on the play. Clock's running at 1:10. I don't know if on this cold night if we're quite within range, but Plainville's been moving it on the ground. If they could just move it about 10 more yards, they at least give themselves a chance. We're under a minute. The clock's rolling. 56 seconds here to go. 2nd down and 9 for Plainville. This time, handoff is to Kate. No, Finney's going to keep it again. And again, Ell-Saline swarms him. Plainville's got to decide what to do here. Clock's rolling down, 40 seconds to go, and they have to use their timeout. I think they were trying to save that timeout if they could gain a few yards and maybe get in field goal range a little closer. But right now, what they're going to have to do is figure out a play here because they've got 3rd and long, 3rd and 10, almost 3rd and 11. 40.5 seconds to go here in this barn burner of a game. Game is all tied up at 28 apiece. Plainville had taken the lead 28-21 there in the 3rd quarter, and then Ell-Saline with 8 minutes to go in the game took over possession and drove it down the field. Almost everything on the ground that time, and Davenport punched it in from about 5-6 yards out to tie it up. Plainville's had some time here. They've actually had some good momentum here and some good yards gained, but they're kind of in a bad spot here. They're too far away for a field goal yet, maybe. I don't know. Copeland's got a good leg on him with the adrenaline running. Who knows? But they got a 3rd and long, a 3rd and very, very long here, 3rd and 11, that they at least need to gain some ground here. But also you've got the issue of I think they might have just burned their last time out. And if that's the case, they're going to have to, well, we'll just see what happens here. Let's see if they can get the first down or what's going to happen here. 40.5 seconds on the clock, all tied up at 28 apiece. Plainville with the 3rd and 11 from their own 28-yard line. Ell-Saline sending people. He's got it. He's going to break free. He's up to the 20. Not quite enough for the first down, but the clock's running. The clock's running. That's going to make it 4th down. That's going to make it 4th down. They're going to try to run out and kick a field goal. Time's still running. Ell-Saline's not going to stop the clock. They're going to have to hurry. 18 seconds, 16 seconds, 15 seconds. Ell-Saline does have a timeout, and they're going to use it. Ell-Saline's going to use it. 10 seconds to go on the clock, and they're going to call a timeout to try to ice Copeland. He's got the tee spotted at about the 27-yard line. After that little run by Finney, this is in Copeland's range. Copeland, this could win the game for the Plainville Cardinals. So Ell-Saline calls a timeout there to try to make Copeland think about it a little bit. It's 4th and about 3. Plainville was rushing it out there, but they had time. They had time to get it set up, and looked like they were going to get the snap off with about 8 seconds to go. Right now, there's 8.4 seconds. I don't know if they're going to put any more up on the clock. It looked to me like Ell-Saline called that timeout closer to 10 seconds, but really that won't matter, as it's going to be as they're going to spot it, and it'll be a snap and a kick here. So we'll see here. He's got the tee right at the 27.5-yard line. So a 37.5-yard field goal by Tanner Copeland. Field goal attempt here to win the ball game in regulation by the Plainville Cardinals. He's got the leg to do it. Let's just see if he's got that. The magic is with him tonight. Ell-Saline's going to come at it with everything they have. You know, they're not going to let this go easy. All right, the play is set. And here we go. And the snap. Snap is low but good. Copeland gets a kick off. It's far enough. It's good. The kick is good. 37-yard field goal with 8 seconds to go. And it just gets over the uprights. The kick is good. Kick is good. Cardinals go up 31-28. 37-yard field goal by Tanner Copeland with seconds left on the clock. Looks like there's 2.8 left. 37-yard field goal by Copeland is good. What a great, great kick there. Holy cow. Let's see, they're going to have to redo the clock here. I'm not sure what they're putting on the clock. They're trying to reset it. I don't know to what. I think they ran some time down and they need to reset it back to what it was. So 37-yard field goal is good by Copeland. Plainville up 31-28 with, we'll see how much time they put on the clock. Looks like they're going to put 4 seconds on the clock. 4 seconds on the clock. Holy smokes. What an ending to this game, but it's not over yet. They still have to kick it off and get Ell-Saline stopped here to end the game. But Ell-Saline obviously finds themselves in a hole here. They don't have a kicker that have that kind of range from what I've seen tonight. But they've got a quarterback with an arm on him. And I could see them maybe trying to fair catch this and then trying to run one play with 4 seconds left. So we'll see what Plainville does with Copeland's leg. I'm assuming they're going to kick it deep. He might just try to squib this one and cause it to bounce around and maybe try to get this over with. Holy cow. Great kick there by Copeland with just seconds left on the clock. Plainville up 31-28. Set to kick off here to see what happens next. Again, the winner of this game will move on to play next week. The winner of either Elkhart or Inman. Last year's game between these two ended in double overtime on a field goal. This game may end in regulation on a field goal. We'll see what happens here as Copeland, he's going to kind of pooch this one down. Nice deep kick, and they do fair catch it. Ell-Saline does do a fair catch, but they're all the way back to the 10-yard line. So they've got one play left. Ell-Saline's going to have one play left. We'll see what they have in their playbook. Folks, I hope that my microphone didn't cut out on me before when that kick went through, because that was amazing. The crowd was amazing. The players were going crazy. Everything is going crazy here. 3.7 seconds left here on the clock. Plainville Cardinals up 31-28. Ell-Saline fair caught the kickoff, so they will have one player probably, barring any kind of a penalty from the 10-yard line. So other than a defensive penalty, Ell-Saline's going to have one shot here. And again, Davenport has an arm. He has a crazy good arm, and I just from some of the things I've seen him throwing tonight, could easily probably throw that ball 50 yards with no problem. So this is it. Timeout on the field. It's come down to this, and the Battle of the Birds has been a battle for the ages. All right, Plainville Cardinal fans on their feet as the defense is going into kind of a prevent defense back here. They have Casey back deep, Copeland back deep, Crawford back deep. I'm sure they're going to try to keep whatever happens in front of them. We've got Staub and looks like Yost and Junkermeyer on the line and Rathman up there. But other than that, most of the Cardinals are back deep. Smith, the linebacker, is about 20 yards deep off the ball. Drum line for the Plainville Cardinals, trying to get everybody fired up here. 4.3 seconds to go. This is going to be it for Ell-Saline, barring a penalty. Looks like Davenport's having to rush. And he's being sacked, and the ball is incomplete. Incomplete pass. Clock is out. Clock is zeros. Clock is zeros. Plainville Cardinals pull the final win there. The final field goal is good with 10 seconds to go. Plainville Cardinals will win and move on to next week's game. If, from what I understand, if Elkhart wins their game, Elkhart will travel here. If Inman wins over Elkhart, we'll travel there, so we'll have to see. But regardless, what a great game tonight here between the two teams, and they're going to shake hands. Honestly, this is a game where both teams did a great job all night long. But congratulations to the Plainville Cardinals. They will move on next week round to the playoffs. And barring any kind of problems or situations, we'll plan to bring it to you from the bird's eye view. So for my cameraman, David, and myself, thanks for tuning in to the victory by the Plainville Cardinals. Plainville wins 31-28 on a last-second field goal by Tanner Copeland. Thanks for tuning in, and thanks to the Kansas State High School Activities Association for letting us broadcast. We'll see you next week. Miss? You ready?
And then Plainville move on to the section round next Friday. Take on the winner tonight's ball game between Elkhart and Inman.
Sweet.
Still got better the first game.
Huh? Did we really? Wow. Sweet.
Now, the big come down to 42 tonight. Please drive safety home.
I look like you